On the Astros side of things, getting the ball today is Miguel Ulloa, and he is their number 6 prospect, 22 years old, out of the Dominican Republic with, as it says here, electric and unhittable fastball. So gear up.
It's absolutely unhittable. It's 92, 96, so it's not exactly special velocity, but the ride on it is really, really incredible.
Soft looper toward shortstop. Bryce Matthews makes the play, and there's one down.
Ulloa only signed for $75,000 in January 2021. They've developed him into one of their best pitching prospects. It falls in line with how Houston does things.
And he gets the ground ball towards shortstop. 2 up and 2 down.
And walks, unfortunately, a part of the game for Ulloa. He walked 77 last year, but when he was in the zone, he was almost unhittable.
Cut and a miss. So stranding the walk, and we head to the bottom of the first inning. Astros coming to bat.
And so the Astros now with a couple men on via walks. There's one out for Luis Baez.
This one chopped softly, and Susana gets to it and flings it. Well, it's a good thing he throws 103. He gets it across to first base to get the out. So it works like a 1-out sacrifice. Now 2 in scoring position and 2 down. We mentioned the top 3 prospects in the Astros lineup, or in their organization, in their lineup today, but this is number 4 right here. Yannick, number 28 overall pick in 2024. Ground ball up the middle, sliding play at shortstop for King, and Morales can't come up with it. A run will come in after they can't get the third out. Goes down as an infield single, and now this is going to get down in right field. A line drive for a base hit. Kenny Gomez makes it 2-0, and Yannick goes to third. So both of those walks come in to score. A little early trouble for Susana. He got the ground ball that he needed, not in the spot that he wanted, however, and shortly thereafter it's 2-0 Houston.
Joseph Sullivan, the DH, now bats.
Hit the first home run of the Grapefruit League action for the Astros on the big league team this year.
And a swing and a liner the other way, a base hit off the bat of Sullivan. Yannick cruises in to second base, Kenny Gomez, and a string of 3 consecutive base hits for the Astros make it 3-0.
Andrew Pinckney, who's the center fielder for the Nationals this afternoon, their number 26 prospect.
Pinckney's another one of those outfielders trying to find if he can be maybe that 4th outfielder in DC. Reached AAA last year. It's a 65 run tool on the 20/80 scale, 55 arm, 55 field.
And lifts a fly ball that's carrying out to deep left field, and this one is going to clear the wall. Flags blowing in that direction. He got it right up into that breeze, and it carries out for a solo home run.
Pinckney, not a ton of power last year, slugged .362 with 8 homers. Again, stands out more for that speed, but he can still find the barrel.
Elijah Green, another guy that is just booming with athleticism. His dad, 2 times a Pro Bowler. Eric, this one in the air out toward left center field, and a diving attempt, but out of the reach of Jacob Melton. This one's going to get down, get to the wall, and it's a 2-base hit for Elijah Green.
I think he could play center field in the major leagues tomorrow, despite never playing above single A so far. It's plus run. It's a strong arm. He can cover the gaps. He reads the ball well.
And certainly not what you want to see at any point in time. Training staff coming out, and looks like Ulloa is kind of motioning toward underneath that right armpit area. It's about as far as the speculation will go on our end, but he's walking off the mound, and certainly if we get any updates going forward, we will let you know. But back against the wall here, 3 balls and 1 strike to Lyle, and misses up and in. So we've seen a few free passes today. That's the 3rd of this inning, and it brings home the 2nd run of the frame for the Nationals. It's now 3-2, and the base is still loaded for Brady House. And now House with a base hit into left field. And a little bobble out there is going to lead to a 2nd run and an extra 90 feet for the remaining base runners. So Luis Baez in left overran it a little bit, and now the Nationals, taking full advantage of that, have taken the lead 4-3.
And 2 base runners start the 2nd as Cam Smith comes up to hit.
He's been the story for the Astros all spring, and his push to maybe break spring training on the major league roster.
Swing and a line drive bouncing on the clay, getting into right field, a knock for Cam Smith. Stopping at third base is Jaworski, and the Astros have the bases loaded.
2 strikes, and just minimized the stride, minimized all the hand movement, all those things on a guy who throws 97 to 100 miles per hour.
23 pitches in the first inning for Susana before being lifted and then returned in this inning to get the rest of his work in, but I don't know, maybe getting dangerously close after having walked in another one to having a second inning cut short, perhaps. Ground ball toward third. That's one. Flip it around for a double play. So just what he needed, maybe not at the right time, although I'm sure he'll take it. Brings up Elijah Green, who doubled his first time up. Obviously, Cruz not in this game today, as Green sends a ball high and deep out toward left field, and one of our little youngsters almost made that catch. We got a fan for life out there on a 2-run home run for Elijah Green.
This has absolutely been a dream start for Elijah Green. It's the power that drives the offensive profile. Just getting the wood bat on the ball, and it's going to go a long way. He's done that twice now.
And now Walker Yannick at the plate.
He's having a hard time keeping weight on, and for a catcher in a long season, becomes tough.
Like left center field, for that matter. That one will get down, and base hit for Yannick. Be held at first base with a throw that goes to the second base bag, but again, a good battle there for Yannick, and able to walk away with a knock. It's now first and third. Ferreras through the right side, a base hit to drive home a run. And some action here for Houston, who's tied things up at 6 in the 5th. New arm out there for Houston, Ethan Pecco.
He was the 2024 Astros minor league pitcher of the year with a 3.47 ERA, 125 strikeouts.
Swing and a miss. Pecco picks up the strikeout. Drives that outside part of the plate, but kept it a little bit more on the straight and narrow there. The strikeout for Pecco. It's actually 5 consecutive strikeouts for Astros pitching. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Romero here, and he strikes out the side just like Neza did the last inning. 6 consecutive strikeouts for Astros pitching. No extra innings, so could potentially end this game at 6-6. 0-2 from Schumann. And a strikeout to end it. Handshakes and high fives all around. And again, it was a game that started with maybe not the most crisp pitching that led to some walks and some base runners, some key hits, but things really settled in a game that, again, looked like it might have been in the 20s for runs. Finishes 6-6 on a really fun afternoon.